The test contains 4 sections, and you will hear each section only once. Answer the questions as you listen. You will hear a variety of recordings including conversations and monologues. You will have time to read the questions before each section. Write your answers on paper while listening. Now turn to section 1. You will hear a conversation between a man and a receptionist at a car service center. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
Good morning, West Park Auto Service. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to book my car for a service.
Sure. Can I have your name, please?
It's Mark Benson.
Thank you. What's the model of your car?
It's a Toyota Corolla.
And the registration number?
Yes, it's AB65XJL.
Great. When would you like to bring the car in?
Next Friday, if possible.
That's the 14th. Let me check. Yes, we have a slot. What type of service would you prefer, basic, full, or premium?
I'll go with the full service.
Okay. The car should be ready by around 4 p.m.
Perfect. I'll wait in your lounge.
And how would you like to pay?
Credit card, please.
We'll also include a free car wash with the full service.
That's great. My phone number is 07845 236 119.
All booked. See you next Friday.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 5 to 10. And now listen and answer questions 5 to 10.
Now, regarding the service package, we offer basic, full, and premium. Which one suits you best?
I think the full service would be ideal.
Absolutely. Once we've finished, your car should be ready by 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I want everything checked properly.
Great. And for payment, will you be using cash, debit, or credit card?
That works for me. I'll just wait in the lounge until it's done. I'll pay by credit card.
Perfect. Oh, and with the full service, we're including a complimentary car wash today.
That's brilliant. Thanks a lot.
Now turn to section 2. You will hear a manager giving information to employees about a company training program. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 14.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 14.
Hello everyone, and welcome to your mandatory staff training. This program will run for 3 days, starting from Monday. All sessions will be held in the blue conference room. Each day's session begins at 9 a.m. sharp. Please arrive 10 minutes early. Our trainer for this program is Mr. Paul Jenkins.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 15 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 15 to 20.
A leadership specialist. The training focuses mainly on leadership skills, developing confidence, delegation, and motivation. It is compulsory for all full-time employees. Lunch will be provided, but please bring your own notebook and pen. At the end of the program, you will receive a certificate, but only after completing a short feedback form. If you cannot attend any session, inform us by filling out the absence form online. Thank you.
Section 3. Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 25.
Now listen and answer questions 21 to 25.
Hey Dalia, ready for the project update?
Sure. So we're still going with climate change, right?
Yeah, we all agreed on it. Plus, I've always been interested in that topic.
Same. Last week's problem was a mess, though losing the data was frustrating.
I know. But at least we recovered most of it.
So, I'll take care of the PowerPoint slides.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 26 to 30. Now listen and answer questions 26 to 30.
Great. I'll handle the speaking part. And before our final rehearsal, I'll revise the script one more time.
Perfect. The presentation is next Thursday, right?
Yes, the 23rd. And we're a group of 4, so we have 15 minutes.
We'll use some charts and graphs as visuals.
Awesome. Oh, the professor said she'll send feedback by email.
Good to know.
Now turn to section 4. You will hear part of a lecture about the history of photography. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 35. Now listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 35.
Today's lecture is about the history of photography. The very first photograph was taken in 1826 by Joseph Niepce. Early photography required long exposure times, often several minutes. Daguerreotype, a popular method in the 1830s, used a silver-coated plate to capture images. In 1888, the Kodak company invented the first portable camera. By the 20th century,
Now listen carefully and answer questions 36 to 40.
photography became widely popular. A major shift occurred with the invention of digital technology, which made photography more accessible and instant. However, early digital cameras had limited memory and were expensive. The military were among the first to use aerial photography during war. Today, photography plays a vital role in environmental studies, helping to document change over time. As the lecturer concludes, photography is now everywhere from phones to satellites.